Some of the things I learned while keeping God's commands genuinely shocked me. Because, bro, I believed some things that were true that ended up being false, and some things that were false that ended up being true. And it opened my eyes. And I hope this video can open yours as well. And this is one of them. Homeless people will deny food. And this is both metaphorically and literally. And this just means that just because you hit rock bottom, you'd expect people to humble themselves, drop their pride, drop their ego, to try to get all the help that they could get to get out of that situation that they're in. But that's not the case, bro. That is not the case. And the way I found this out was because when I was coming back home from school, I'd always take the trains. And if you know anything about taking trains, you know the fact that there's a whole bunch of homeless people. And when you get out of the train and you're on your station platform, there's even more homeless people there. And I had compassion for them, but bro, I can't give money when I don't even have any myself. And this one day, as I'm walking past all these homeless people, a homeless man comes up from behind me, and he's asking me if I have money for food. And literally right across the street from where I was crossing, there was a mini market right there. And I literally told him, bro, I could get you something from right there if you want. And this man literally said, no hesitation. He was like, man, I don't want that And in my head, I'm like, bro, why are you going to ask me for food? But then when I tell you a certain food, you become picky. And as I'm re-saying the story, it just makes me realize the fact that suffering, it gives you the opportunity to change and to be humble. But bro, it can't force you. Suffering is a teacher, but only to those who are humble enough and willing enough to be taught. Number 2, idle time is the devil's playground. The more time you spend, the more time you waste doing nothing, doom scrolling, bro, the more vulnerable and naked you are to sin. And I know God told us not to judge by appearances, but brutally honest, no fluff, no bias, who do you think is more likely to fall into temptation just by looking at these pictures? Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. And there was a quote from one of the Catholic saints, and it said, while one devil may tempt a busy person, an army of devils knocks at the heart of an idle person. That's literally, bro, your mind, if it has nothing to focus on, it's not gonna walk on anything good. It's just gonna wander onto sin. And look at David, bro. This man had a whole war to go to. And if you read the scripture, this man literally stayed back. And it literally says he was chilling on his couch. And then one thing leads to another. He goes outside to the balcony, sees Bathsheba. This man can't control himself, and before you know it, she's pregnant. All of this could have been avoided. All of this situation could have been avoided if he just went to war. And this is why I'm telling you to chase something that you actually have passion and love towards. If you actually chase it with all your heart, it's gonna kill a whole bunch of idle time, and it's probably gonna save you from a lot of sin that you would have committed had you not chased your dream. Number 3, blessings without morals are vices. Blessings are given to us by God so that we may help others, help ourselves in a non-selfish way, and to glorify God. And when you don't have morals, most of the time, you'll end up using the blessings in a sinful, selfish way. Like, back to David and his adultery. Once he committed the adultery, he realized he was cooked. He was in a big mess. And instead of coming clean, he tried to cover it up by making Bathsheba's husband, he tried to make him sleep with her. And then Uriah was like, my brothers are at war right now, and you expect me to be in comfort while they are risking their lives. I'm not gonna do it. And David, push comes to shove, he was like, I'm not getting caught. So he told the leader of his army, he was like, put that boy in the front where the war is the most fiercest so that he may die. And he dies. God gave David the blessing of authority, but he abused the authority by putting Uriah all the way in the front just to cover his adultery. And the technical authority that I have is with, hey, you feel me, the muscles. Because I didn't work out for girls, but I knew the fact that if I built this body, the girls are gonna come. And even though I didn't do this for girls, it was still in the back of my mind that, bro, if I build this body, I am absolutely going. And that was all before I knew Christ. And time goes by, I put in the work, I wait, I'm patient, and I build the body. And I'm getting green lights from a whole bunch of women, some married, some with kids, and it feels good. But My destruction would have been way faster if I built this body just to compared to the version of me that didn't have this. My destruction would have been slower, or maybe even avoidable. But I read Proverbs and it was telling me the fact, don't sleep with them, don't go to the footsteps of hers, her house leads down to hell. And it probably protected me from problems that I'm grateful I don't have. So just remember that. Blessings without morals are vices. By the way, I truly believe that you'll be interested in the link in the description if you watch this far. There's no pressure to buy it, but if you want to get closer to God in a way that doesn't make you feel or be a pushover Christian, the link is in the description. Once again, bro, thank you for watching and God bless you.